passing through. Today is a different presentation topic. Before then, I have to introduce myself. I'm Mr. John, and as you know, it is good for us to get information on what is happening in the country, and this has been a very serious issue because most of the people do not actually know what is happening. The only thing we are seeing is execution of actions. But however, before we move forward, I would like to say, if this is your first time of listening to us in this very presentation, please subscribe, share, give us a thumb if you like it, leave your comment. We will come back to you and answer your questions effectively, and God bless you as you listen. As you know, history is the narrative of events, be it present or past, as documented by historians, players themselves, or individuals within the circle of events. This helps us to take decisions and plans for the future. That is what it's all about. And everything we are going to do here is not to praise anybody or to castigate anybody. This presentation is to give us the realities of what is happening with facts and evidence. As you may understand, leadership is always what the people use to inform themselves. A leader who governs effectively, who follows the rule of law, who follows the realities of event, accountability, transparency. These are the things, the facts that people look at. You work with the people you are governing. That makes you a good leader, without embezzlement, corruption, and favoritism, nepotism. That makes you a good leader. Your judgment becomes perfect. To some extent, you get a very good mark. However, the event for today is we are going to look at the killings by Fulani herdsmen, particularly in the areas not conquered by the late Usman Dan Fodio. That is what we are going to look at today. This has affected many communities, Nigerian as a whole, and the international community at large. This is the very, very serious issue that is ravaging the country right now. In this, we are going to look at the topic. The topic says New Nigerian Islamization Project and one governor's unanswered questions and the war plans of these very cabals. Then we look at the planners and the executioners. We will expose them. They have been silent, but history will expose them. Recorded events will expose them. That is what we want everyone to understand. People have to understand the reasons why things are happening. Many of us are living in ignorance, and this is the reason for this presentation. Why is President Buhari presidency silent over Governor Samuel Atam's allegations? Does current killings of Nigerians by Fulani herdsmen under Buhari pre-activated based on late Sardauna Sokoto's pledge? Miyetti Allah gave reasons why Buhari has always supported the Fulanis, and the question of why are you not taking action, sent in or presented by Samuel Otom, has remained unanswered. Instead, there have been other coverage. But however, each government has reasons for doing anything. But the duty of historians, the duty of journalists, the duty of people to open up and give reasons how they understand what is going on in the system. The current jihad and Islamization project in Nigeria between 2015 and 2020, that is, places the execution period. However, Buhari, the last chance to implement Ahmadu Bello's militarization agenda and Islamization. This is the last regime amongst the military heads of state remaining to execute the project. Without him doing it, this project will not be executed now and forever. That is why they circled round Buhari to do the job. However, who were the planners? The planners were the loyalists of Ahmadu Bello regime, and they were called the Kaduna Mafia, who benefited from his Osmandiya Brotherhood, now called the Cabals. Ahmadu Bello enlisted both the planners and the executors into Nigerian military schools in the 60s. These northern military officers later became heads of state, heads of government, and dominated the Nigerian political arena. That is what is happening today. Now, who were these planners? Who were they? How did they plan it? We are going to look at them systematically. We are going to look at them systematically as they move. We have the first group, what we call the military political hegemonies. Those who were enlisted into the Nigerian military school by Ahmadu Bello himself, who later became the head of state. Some of their names included General Yakubu Gowon. He ruled between 1966 to 1975. General Muhammadu Buhari. He ruled between 1983 to 1985. We have General Ibrahim Babangida. He ruled between 1985 to 1993. We have General Abdul Salami Abubakar. He ruled between 1998 to 1999. We have another adopted son of the North, based on his relationship between with Muritala Muhammad, called General Olusegun Obasanjo. He was an adopted or acquired son of the Caliphate, and work and do everything to protect their interest and not the interest of from history. I'm basing this argument from history. He did everything, even doing it to benefit those who adopted him. Now, I've finished the issue of military political hegemony. Then we have to go to the second group. The second group are the Sultans of Sokoto Caliphate. The first group, the first Sultan who worked with Ahmadu Bello was late Abubakar Sadiq, who was the Sultan of Sokoto between 1938 to 1988. We have Ibrahim Dasuki, appointed by Babangida himself. He was deposed in April 1996, but he was the Sultan of Sokoto between 1988 to 1996. Then we have the present day Sultan of Sokoto, who is Saadu Abubakar. He is presently the Sultan of Sokoto. We have the Islamic Scholars Advisory Group. Islamic Scholars Advisory Group. These are the group that advises the religious leaders, the emirs. They work with the emirs, the government of each and every one of the northern hegemony. They have worked with them. So they included Abubakar Mahmoud Gumi, the most important legacy left behind by this very particular Islamic scholar is that, one, he encouraged radicalization of northern Nigerian Muslims using a Salatul movement for survival of the Sunnah. He believed that Nigerian Muslims should never accept a non-Muslim ruler, but advocated a peaceful coexistence as long as a Muslim, a northern Muslim, is ruling the country. He was instrumental to Islamization of northern Nigeria under Ahmadu Bello. Then, lastly, his son, Sheikh Ahmad Abubakar Gumi, the present-day Islamic scholar. He was a former military officer. He has been working with the presidency. He liaises between the bandits, the Boko Harams, and the government. This is the job, because he was, as we enter into the phase of various duties, how each and every military head encourage what is happening today, their policies and programs towards this execution of the present-day Islamization project, the killings that is going on, we will get to know what role each and every military head played. That is the present situation. We will continue looking at them, and we are going on break. When we come back, we will continue on the roles each head of state, military head of state from the north played, that culminated to this very problem that is going on in the country today. You go and come back, we will continue.